Gentle and ladybeards, ThickBeardGaming here. We are going to start today on a let's play of Bloodstained Ritual of the Night. It's a game I like very much and I've played it a long time ago when it came out. And I don't think I even have save files on this computer. Well, it doesn't really matter. Does it now? Well, what to say about the game? It's a metroidvania. A genre of games I like very much, as you can make from the name. It consists of games that are like Metroid or Castlevania, at least the classic versions of these games. I think Metroid Prime, Hunter or whatever it's called those first-person games, don't really fit it too much. But I'm not an expert on that. Maybe they are also perfectly fine in the description of a Metroidvania. I think we're going to do, well, at least a normal playthrough with Miriam. The name doesn't really matter. I could call myself ThickBeard or something, but why should I? As you can see, there are 3 characters available. Miriam, which is the normal heroine of the game. Zangetsu, which is, well, you could say a secondary hero. And Aurora, which I'm pretty sure is more of a joke character from another franchise. We have 3 difficulties. Hard mode has more and more varied enemies in each area in comparison to normal. If I remember right, the ship, the starting area, has a lot more enemies in comparison to the normal mode, which is both a blessing and a curse, since, well, fighting stronger enemies earlier on is harder, but the rewards are also pretty nice. And Nightmare, I think, is the same as hard, just that you can't gain experience. I could be wrong, but for now it doesn't matter. I might do a Nightmare run after the normal one, or a hard mode run, or runs with the other characters, but that's to be seen. For now we are just going to start a normal run. And let the intro work itself off.
Threatened to transform the values of men. No longer would spirituality be their compass, but not all welcomed the change. In 1783,
I hope this is loud enough for you to hear.
Plunged all of Europe into an ashen darkness. A horde of demons spilled from the shadows and fell upon city after English city. It was a message.
Ah, the demons look so cool on this picture.
Fearing the rise of industrialism and abandonment by their wealthy patrons, had done the unthinkable to defend their existence.
Illegal human experimentation.
Recondite arts. The alchemists
I was right.
created shard binders. Humans transplanted with crystal that attuned them to demonic power.
How dare they?
They sacrificed the shard binders. And in doing so, threw the gates of the world open to demonkind.
What is it called? Hell is paved with good intentions?
And though the church succeeded in vanquishing the Hell's End, a steep price had already been paid and collected. As for the shard binders, they were presumed to have all died in the sacrificial rite.
They fought wrong.
However, 2 survived. Jibo, a boy for whom by some miracle the rite did not prove fatal. And Miriam, a girl who was spared the rite altogether on account of the strange slumber that took her just before it could begin. 10 years had passed. Mankind too soon forgets tragedy.
Like always.
The demons have returned, presaged by a great castle. And on this very hour, Miriam awakens. Learning Jebel is the architect of this new, bloodstained ritual. Miriam and the alchemist Johanna set forth for the accursed castle. Their galleon cuts through the water, lancing towards the inevitable.
In stories or reality, humans always seem to repeat mistakes. But, well, that's human nature. I love the graphics of this game. Even though they could be better, but they're great.
Are you certain it was...
It was Jeebel's doing, Miriam. No mistake.
Oh my.
It's so hard to believe. I wouldn't even be alive if not for him. He's a good soul.
I know. I know how you feel. But the facts are apparent.
Either that or the facts are wrong.
And the hell he endured 10 years ago would break the best of souls. Miriam, I want you to know that I'm sorry. What my brothers subjected you to... there's no forgiving it.
It was their transgression, not yours. You always took care of us.
Obviously, not enough.
Well, let it go, Johannes. We need to focus on the task ahead.
Which is?
If Jeebel is responsible for the summoning, then I have to stop him. I gave him my word.
Your name is Miriam, not Naruto.
I ought to do it. He was my best friend.
That also seems Naruto.
But I'm the only one who can. The shard experiments prepared me for combat. Let them amount to something.
Yeah.
10 whole years. What put me in that sleep?
Drugs? Gable?
I wish I had the answer. All I know is the spell that stopped time for you was advanced, arcane. But by observing the ebb of the magic's hold on you, I was able to predict exactly when you would wake up.
So you're a big brain.
Oh, I see.
We'll make landfall soon. You should get ready. I had the chest there packed with essential equipment. Now would be a good time to put it on. Good. You're prepared. The next order of business is to...
A knife and kung fu shoes are essential equipment, in your opinion. What about food? And stuff like that. Water. Or don't Shardbinder need those things? Oh well, it's a game. It's not a survival game.
I'll take care of it.
Okay, equipment. Let's go for the shoes. And I still know how to use some of the special attacks. The commands are not that hard. Cerulean Splash. Launch a bouncing ball of water at enemies. How
Is
nice.
that a shard?
No. That was a hallucination.
I'd forgotten the way it felt. Like uninvited claws scraping across my bones.
That is worded very strangely. Because how do you know how invited claws scraping across your bones feel? Or is that how you felt when the alchemists did whatever they did to you?
The demon's power was transmuted into that shard, which forcibly bonded to the crystal embedded in your body.
Ah yes, science.
The strength you gain from it is undeniable, but eventually, the crystal will devour you.
I thought the procedure you discovered halted the corruption.
It did, but that doesn't guarantee you'll be safe if you start absorbing shards in massive quantities.
Well, that's too bad. Since my plan is to get the maximum number of every shard I can get my hands on, and upgrade them as much as possible.
I know my body's limits better than anyone.
That's a stupid thing to say. Leave it to an expert, please.
And I'm going to need all the power I can get.
Okay, that's true.
If I run into trouble, you can help me. You've done it before. You'll do it again.
Hey, Johannes, my arms are missing. Can you do something about that?
Thanks for giving me a choice in the matter. Well, I won't let you down. Not if I can help it.
Okay, I can't forget Miriam slept for 10 years, so her mental growth probably is not at the point where it should be.
Just promise you won't push yourself.
Okay, I've skipped that scream halfway.
How do they get inside?
I don't know. Through the window, like the one that attacked you?
The demons from the castle must have infested the ship.
Then they can help me wake up these muscles of mine. I'll wipe the deck with them.
Alright. And with that, the game begins. Can't get up there without double jump. Few good kicks. Nope, and that wall wasn't destroyable. Just making sure, because there's some pretty good
This
gear if I
device
remember
responds to
right.
magic. Maybe I just need to hold my hand up to it.
Hold your hand up. Oh yeah. I hope to get his shot. It's so much nicer than the one these things gave me. Even if I already got an upgrade to it. I've forgotten these things don't allow me to slide. Right, they are immune or resistant to their own attack. And I got the shot I wanted. Gale Crawler. Create a shockwave that travels across the ground and rips enemies apart. Wrong menu. Shards. Yeah. It goes so much farther. Little hidden upgrade. Better gear than you can find normally on the ship. Well, metroidvanias. Where it makes much sense to, well, look everywhere you can go. They love to hide gear that might be a little bit above your level. But if you know where it is, well, you can get it. And this is another guy for which shard I would love to get. Even more than, well, the Gale Crawler. But if I want to farm him, there is an opportunity for that later. If I remember right, the slide attack, yeah. If you use boots, the slide attack and the jump kick that you later on get are stronger. Which against some bosses is a pretty good strategy. Books will either teach you attributes, story, or some kind of skills. For example, this jumping kick is somewhere in a book on the ship, if I remember right. But the thing is, most weapons that can teach you skills, well, most skills are very simple. But you need to use them a lot of times to, well, master them. Making them available for every weapon, or every weapon of the same type. You won't be able to make that triple kick with a sword, for example. But being able to do it with every type of boot can be helpful. Musketoon. Yeah, this weapon. You need to use ammunition to get some damage out, Because if you don't, you have a slow firing. Okay, I thought this weapon had a skill. Seems it doesn't. Oh well, I'm not the biggest fan of the... well... okay. Might be that knife doesn't has the skill. If I remember right, and I'm pretty sure I do, then knife weapons have a throw skill. But it could be that I need the base lard. I'm pretty sure it's base lard, the second weapon of this category. And we get our first directional shot. Flame cannon. Launch a fireball in the designated direction. You use your put your hands in the air thing and fire. It's useful, or many of the skills for that are useful. I just don't really like them much. You can use them directly in the direction you're facing with the activation key anyway, so... basically they're just another... well, how to call it? Conjure shard. If you don't target. Which is how I mostly use them. There's somewhere that doesn't work, but that's fine. The normal mods are a little bit interesting since I think they have the most varied death animation. The animations for slash attacks, fire attacks, and I think everything else are different. Don't think they have something for water attacks and the like. But I might be wrong. Hello, do you jump? Those flame cannons are pretty easy to, well, use your skills on. Might use them to get my on the path thing going. Now that I think about it, yeah, that will be easy to master. Sugar. Alright, there's a cooking mechanic in this game, which is part of the basic crafting mechanic, but food, if you eat it for the first time, gives you status increases. It goes from just basic strength upgrades to luck upgrades, but also MP regeneration. And here is the air kick. You can learn it with the dragon shoes and the kung fu shoes, and if you master it, well, all boots can use it. And I think I'll clear this room a second time, just for the experience and the chance of drop items. Some enemy placements can be a little bit annoying, but it's all good in the end. So, how much did that give me? A little bit. Do I need to master it? No. But better have mastered it right now than needing it later on. But now that I think about it, I've used almost no weapon skills except for the katana ones. Hmm. There is one that is exclusive to a certain weapon, even if you master it. If you can master it. Might be unmasterable. Oh well, you can use it just with that one thing, so... And that was also one I've used quite a bit, but... doesn't matter right now. Right now, I just need to kill. Stupid balls. Two airwaves are enough to kill the Dalhammer head, not Dalhammer armor. I don't really like the spirits too much. Don't tell me he flew off screen far enough that he despawned. Yeah. Not my favorite kind of enemy. For one, I think he can curse me. Come back. Good boy. Alchemist. Well, I need that for some alchemy. But not much more. And we go on. Do I want to farm and get the flawless win against the first boss? Or do I just want to kill it as quick as possible? I should make that choice pretty soon because I'm pretty close to the first boss. Ooh, Dalhammer Ham. That's a nice find this early in the game. Increases attack, but takes some int away. Or rather, it doesn't have the int boost the other item has. Sure, the look is not great, but... well, it's attack points. Okay, this room in hard mode is very different. Because you've seen the Dalhammer armor. This room is filled with Dalhammer heads in hard mode. It's an early familiar shard, but it's also a very dangerous room. Those things deal a lot of damage at this point of the game. But they're not hard to kill either, so... if you can kill them, good rewards. If not, well, danger. And I'm probably going to farm this area a little bit. Mainly for level and for shards, because if I can get the flail from the Dalhammer armor, well, that's a pretty strong thing against the boss. There's also a giant rat in this area if you, well, play in hard mode. Which is also a shot you can get. And the room with all the cannons down, well, there are also bats. There are quite a few more shots you can get if you play on hard mode. And all of them pretty useful. But this guy's shot should be enough. If I can get it. And hopefully on a high level. Ooh, lemons. Food items can be very problematic to get sometimes. If you get them early, it's great. After all, you want to have all of the food items at least once. And as early as possible, because they can make the game very easy. Or vastly more easy at the point of... well, at the point where you are. Come on, if you don't want to give me the head flail, at least give me more crawler levels. No. I know getting shards is not that easy, but... come on, something. Great, thank you. Head flail. Attack by using a dollar hammer's head as a flail. Nope, shards. As you can see, it costs the most MP from the ones I have right now, but it's quick and it deals a lot of damage. And the damage type is Trike, I think? Which means it's very effective against the enemy you get it from. Which makes it very effective to farm for more. As you can see, a single shot kills it. You also get bronze from that thing, which is something you need to rank it up. I'm never able to remember if rank or grade is the number. No, the coverage is what you get from alchemy, so grade is the number you have. Just farming a little bit. Worst case scenario, I will have a lot of iron to make some weapons with. Which is not a bad thing at all. You know you could come down. Thank you. And still no shards. Might go and save and get some health back. Because why not? It's nice and easy to get to. And having a high level in this game is quite the advantage. Still wish I would get a few more drops. And I mean with that, either kind. Weapons or skills, doesn't matter. You know what? I might just do this for a bit. Don't see any items dropping. If he came close, then he can die. What was the drop rate of that item? I can just check the demons. The hammer. The head flail is a 4% drop. The helm is a 3% drop. I already have 3 helms. Yeah. That's just how chance works. Nothing I can do about that. Still, getting that thing a little bit upgraded makes it much more easier to get a damageless run against the first boss. More lemons and monster bird tears. I think the tears are something I need for the different types of potion. And with different types I mean like anti-poison, anti-stone. Might be wrong about that. But it seems it would be fitting in some way. I think I'll do this till I level up again. And then I'll give the boss a try. After saving. And if I get hit, I can just return to the point of... well, before that. And give it another level. After all, the first boss has some attacks that are very annoying to do. Well... evade. So, would you come down? Thank you. Come on. I'd love to have higher movement speed. And I'm pretty sure there were items for that, but... you don't get them this early. Come on. I keep forgetting I have backdash. Which means backdash cancelling. Which means practically double attacks. And since this weapon has such a good range, it shouldn't be that hard to make use of that. Tomatoes. Well, at least I get some good food stuff from this. Another level up. Which means after clearing this, I'll give the boss a try. This is a metroidvania game, so probably, if I remember right, there's some kind of medal for beating the boss without, well, getting hit. And truthfully, I'd love to get it for every boss. Just for bragging rights. But now we have story.
So, Sleeping Beauty, you've decided to awaken.
God, this guy sounds so condescending.
Sheeple, tell me you didn't do this. It doesn't make any sense.
God, the helmet makes this scene look not that great.
How does it not? After all the sins humans wrought upon us?
Johannes told me what they did to you. And you're right, it's horrible. But what you're doing now is just as bad.
No! No, there you are very wrong. What the alchemists did was reshuffle our bodies. What I intend to do is reshuffle the world. I'd say I've earned the right.
Ah, sure. Go ahead.
Join me, Miriam. You're the only one who understands it's like to no longer be human.
What? I never thought I'd hear those words from you.
This sounds as if he just confessed to her, which doesn't fit at all.
I was the one that came to you broken, convinced I was a monster, and you told me...
This is nonsense.
Or maybe you're just not the one in control.
You told me our power doesn't make us good or bad. Our choices do. I'd given up on my humanity, but you restored my hope. Don't you remember? Master Jeeble.
Master of Words.
Yes. Miriam, I tire of reminiscing with you.
And back to condescending.
You're here to kill me, aren't you? Then first prove you can find me.
Do you want me to call you Waldo? Serious question.
Along the way, you'll have no choice but to absorb shards and avail yourself of the powers of hell.
I want to bathe in the powers of hell. I want all the powers of hell. I want to maximize my powers of hell. Don't worry about that.
If you can still claim to be human at the end of it all, then perhaps I might be more inclined to listen. Come, Gregory. We are leaving.
And he's gone. And we hope you're a fan of Tentacles. Elsewise, you won't like the boss. And I already didn't do it damageless. But that's mostly because I forgot that running into the head hurts. But this time I can just skip the talking.
So, come, Greg.
Now, normally he starts with the sweeping attack. I'm a moron. Takes more damage than I thought it would. So I'm definitely going to level up once or twice more. With the hope of getting more head flails. Sure, I could focus on dodging, but where's the fun in that? Once again. Now that I think about it, why am I not just going down? Another water thing, which sadly is not really what I need. Yeah, going down just works just as well. Works even better against the bird. And you need to be careful to stay on screen if you get shot. If you remember right, you can lose out on a shot if you move too quick. But I've got a second head flail. That's already a very good start. The limbs are good for upgrading the skill of that monster. And the boss, if I remember right. And my mana is pretty down. which means I'm going to go save. Or at least enter that room. Take a seat. And maybe I should change my weapon type. Sure, the claymore is strong, but it's also leaving me pretty open to counterattacks. Oh well. We can give it a few tries. Here's... He dropped me something. The urchin. Well, that will be helpful. Just kill that guy too. You know what? I could just destroy that thing for a quick update to my health, my mana. And killing birds. I think I'll go back to just killing one enemy type. Like this. Because at the end of the day, that's the one I want. And another level up, which means saving. And this time I'm going to give it a serious try. Don't rush in. Give it time. And try to kill it. What kind of things do I have? No potions, no mana. I would be happier if I had something to regain my mana with. Well, I'm never able to properly anticipate that tentacle, which is not a good thing. You know what? I think I'm just going to kill it this time anyways. If I get hit, well... Oh, this stupid attack. And now she's going to go into her... well... weaker phase. Or she takes more damage in this phase. If I could hit her. And I've got hit. Hello? I'm never too sure how to stop her from doing that attack, but it seems to work just going a little left and then right, and I'm definitely strong enough to do this damageless. I said that was my last try, but I've beaten her. I said I would beat her. I didn't say I wouldn't try it again. Yeah, this is stupid of me, but if I want to do it, I'm going to do it. How are you gonna start? The balls. Okay. That's stupid. I am stupid. And I really should wait to use the skill while she's in this phase. Completely forget she can do that thing multiple times. You know what? Do I have her in the archive right now? No. Do I need to absorb the shard before she's in my archive? Crashing Tentacle. Attack foes with one of Weapon's tentacles. I'm going to skip everything because I want to see what her weaknesses are. Come on, just skip. Archive, demons. Electricity and holy? Great, nothing I have. So all I can do is be careful. And probably wait until she starts being in the middle. If I use all of my flails at that point, well, it's gonna hurt her very good. Kidding me. God, I suck at this game. I'll give it one more try. And then I level up again. Sure, this might be annoying to you, but... I can beat her. I could have beaten her earlier. But... just want to get it... well, better. You know what? I'm just going to beat her and let the story play out. And then, on my own time, I'm going to, well, get her 100% without getting damaged. After all, I plan to have this episode go only until I find the alchemy room, so it's not that far away. If I give this more tries, 200 to get it perfectly done,
That was the Jeeble I know.
then this video is going to end up pretty long.
We'll put a stop to all this.
The main character. And a nice intro animation.
Bloodstained.
Bloodstained. We're gonna go and have a lot of talking again.
We're here.
You don't say.
Was this a village? What happened to it? The demons Jeeble summoned?
Nope. The Spanish Inquisition.
They've moved
They
faster
didn't
than we
expect it.
hoped. Miriam, we have to hurry. This was where we were supposed to meet our contact.
All right. But wait. Let me clear the area. There are still demons about.
Ah. Let's do this. So, this giant rat in hard mode is already on the ship. Same with the guy that throws bones. Which I just got the skill for. Bone toss. Throw a bone in the designated direction. God, reading is hard. And a rat tail. Don't know if I need it, but I got it. A little girl in danger. A smiling creep. I gave you a claymore. Why do you kick? You can rear the head, but you don't get different animations for different weapons? Disappointed.
Thank you,
0 out of
Miriam.
10.
You know who I am. And that means
I'm sorry we couldn't get here sooner, Dominique.
so this is our contact.
Oh, Miriam is a smart person.
Yes, the church sent me. As you can see, I know a thing or two about an exorcist. And we're lucky to have you, Dominique. And the church you, Miriam. Thank you for guiding her here, Johannes.
You wouldn't have asked if it wasn't important, but you should tell us why you need her. Miriam isn't one to shy away from danger, but she deserves to be armed with all the facts.
Yes, I told you when I contacted you that the Shardbinder Jebel is responsible for summoning the castle. Yes, there's no mistake about that. He admitted as much.
What? You spoke to him?
He spoke to me, I think, first.
Then let me get right to the point. I find it curious that the outpouring of demons, facilitated by one Shardbinder, just happens to coincide with the sudden awakening of the other Shardbinder, after exactly 10 years.
This is a storyline, girl. Such coincidences always happen.
You're right, it is strange. But the church doesn't get to drag Miriam into this just because the timing is odd.
Come on, Johannes, you know the church. The church does what the church wants to do. And hides a tool, if it has to. You talking about maybe classified stuff before a little girl might make the little girl disappear.
Oh, do you decide for her then?
Oh my god, that oh. I want to hit her on the face for that.
I asked you to bring her here so she could see the horrors that have befallen the village and make an informed choice.
I already said earlier. She slept for 10 years. Wait, did I say it? I'm not sure. But she slept for 10 years. Which means her brain probably didn't really develop that greatly in that time frame. Or at least her social skills are still that of, what, a teenager or something. Naturally, showing her things like that will be much more different than showing to somebody that would grow up normally.
I have no intention of... You don't have to. I gave Jebel my word that I would stop him. What happened here only strengthens my resolve. Thank you, Miriam. I am sorry to put it on your shoulders.
You're not. You said it yourself. You're part of the church. That's the thing you guys do.
Pardon me?
Oh, what is, little girl?
Oh, hello there. Are you alright? We didn't mean to ignore you.
Hello there. Are you alright?
I'm
Sorry for that.
Thank you. You are quite welcome. Do you have a name?
No, she hasn't. What a stupid question. Why don't you ask her what's your name?
Anne. What a lovely name. Anne, you shouldn't be out here. Let me take you somewhere safe.
And then she never shows up again.
Oh, alright.
Don't just trust somebody from the church, Anne.
Come on, this way.
And yes, I'm playing it a little bit over the top, but the times this is playing and the church at that time, yeah, not the most trustworthy. More talking.
I did some looking around before, and this place seems secure.
That's somehow very doubtful. You have some demons to the left and some demons to the right. why wouldn't they attack the space?
Yes, agreed.
Johannes, you, Anne, and I will remain here. We can assist Miriam from safe ground.
What? We can't ask her to brave the castle alone?
Okay. She said she is an exorcist, which means battling demons should be right up her... what, alley? And Johannes is an alchemist. I'm pretty sure he knows how to defend himself, at least somewhat. But well...
Don't be foolish. She is trained in combat. Are you? We would only get in the way.
You are an exorcist. Or are you just a Bible reciter? Because if demon powers in this world exist, exorcist should have some meaning to it, that title. And alchemist, well, if they created the shard binders, they should be able to do some things. If I remember right, normal people can use magic in this universe.
But that's not the point.
I'll be fine, Johannes. Please don't worry.
Yeah,
All right.
I'm on Johannes' side. This seems just like a stupid outlook.
But we'll be here if you need us.
Let's not waste any time. We have a lot to do.
What? You said it yourself, you're just going to sit back here.
Come back if you need anything. I'll get a workshop running so I can perform alchemy for you.
Yeah, and for that I'm very thankful.
Thank you, Johannes.
I know you're strong, but be careful.
Oh, naturally, little girl. I will die a few times, just like with the last boss, but I'll be careful.
I will.
And now I can't alchemize stuff.
Ah, here she is. You have to marvel at the church's resources. Look at what they've provided for us.
I know, it's incredible.
So, what I can do for you here in the workshop is take materials you bring me and transmute them into new items. But the alchemy is easier to show you than explain. Here, I have some materials we can use. So let's try transmuting them.
Alright.
What are we transmuting this time?
So many things I don't have the resources for. Bat wings would give me 2 points of intelligence. Normal ring, just bronze, sure. And it unlocks the other types of rings. The chemise would be nice to have. But that would use all the cotton I have. Pirate hat, luck increase, but con down. You know what? For now, I'll just make myself a rapier. And upgrade my head flail.
I'll go with this.
This should increase the coverage.
I'll go with this.
Next, I need steel. Okay, that's not hard to
Once
get.
I've transmuted an item, I'll pass it on to Dominique so she can carry it at the supply post for you.
This also doesn't make so much sense. Where does she get the resources to create the items?
I'll do my best to inform you of what items you can make from what materials. But when it comes to items I don't know about, you'll have to find a formula for me and bring it here.
Not the problem, since I expect to find every single chest that exists in this game.
I understand.
Also, the demon crystal you've obtained, the shards, those can be transmuted the same way as items. Each shard requires specific materials, but it's worth it to make your shards more useful. Try it when you get the chance.
I think I will.
Already did.
Also, neither one of us has been eating well. No wonder, considering the struggle we've been through to survive.
So you need food. And the essential chest still just contained weapons.
If you bring me the ingredients, I can use alchemy to prepare meals for us. With proper nutrition and a varied diet, you have the potential to get much stronger.
Oh, I didn't know that, you know? Well, as I've already said, I think I'm going to end it here. As you can see, the flail is much bigger, which makes it much more useful. But that should be enough for the first episode. Next time, we're going to fight the second boss, and I'm already looking forward to it. As I've probably already mentioned, I'm a big fan of metroidvanias, and Bloodstained is probably one of my favorite games overall. So, I hope you enjoy this as much as I do. If you do, like, comment, or subscribe, and I'll see you tomorrow for my next video. Bye!